Browns head to Washington to take on the Commanders on Sunday. Mary Kay, first let's start with this. Myles Garrett spoke today for the first time since he was benched for disciplinary reasons against the Saints on Saturday. What did you think of what he had to say?
You know what? He said he respects Kevin Stefanski's decision. Of course, I'm sure he wasn't happy about it. It was a misunderstanding. Myles Garrett was sick. He did not communicate effectively with the team, and he was late one day. So I'm sure he wasn't overly thrilled that he was benched and fined, but he respects the decision, and most of all, he plans to never let it happen again.
Yeah, Ashley, he didn't really shed much light on the situation. He did say this was the first time something like this had happened, and like Mary Kay said, he just kind of said he respects the decision a couple times.
Yeah, and it just kind of seemed like he reacted to this, I think, how we predicted he would react to this, right, where he takes ownership of it. But overall, it just sounds like kind of what we thought it was, that it wasn't a super big deal, and Kevin Stefanski's not playing favorites, obviously, but it sounded like a communication issue more than anything.
Now, on the field, a couple injury notes. Jadeveon Clowney still working through the concussion protocol. He is questionable for Sunday's game. Good news, though, Mary Kay, Jed Wills was on the practice field. He does not have an injury designation. So we're waiting on Clowney, but we know Jed Wills will be out there.
Yeah, and that's good news that Jed Wills is going to be back, because what they want to do on this offense is have it intact. They're trying to figure out what this is going to look like next year. They need to get everybody working in sync, on the same page with Deshaun Watson. So that's good for them. But as far as Jadeveon is concerned, when he's not been cleared from the concussion protocol by Friday, in my opinion, it's kind of not looking good for Sunday.
Yeah, that's a tough turnaround for a guy, Ashley, when he's got to get out of it here still in 2 days. And, it just hurts to not have him out there. Him and Myles Garrett, when they've been together this season and last season too, have been a really good pairing.
Yeah, and of course we know Jadeveon Clowney, of course, came back here on a one-year deal. So it's like one less chance, I guess, for him to show the Browns that, hey, he can still be a key part of this defense and help Myles Garrett playing alongside him.
Now, Mary Kay, Myles was asked about Jadeveon Clowney today, and he kind of sounded like he wants him back.
Yeah, you know what? Jadeveon is a really nice compliment to Myles Garrett. Myles knows that he takes a little pressure off of him. They work very well together. And to have, two elite edge defenders out there on the field at the same time, Myles knows what that means.
And Ashley, it's another decision this front office has to make as they build this thing towards 2023.
It is, and we kind of talked about that in regards to Jack Conklin's extension, right? That we were happy about that because that tackle spot is one less thing they have to figure out now. But I think edge rusher is kind of a sneaky, underrated position that this team is really going to have to figure out this offseason and what they're going to do opposite of Myles Garrett and with some of these younger guys they have.
All right, Browns and Commanders on Sunday. We'll cover everything leading up to it. The aftermath of the game itself, cleveland.com/Browns.